Good afternoon. This is Melissa with the StockSwoosh.com and welcome. Welcome to Payx. This is the Stock Swoosh Show play of the day. This actually worked much better than expected in here. I could have played this harder today for sure, absolutely for sure. And but the thing is that it only rated an 18. Per my system, you're not supposed to do a gap that's under 20 points. At 17, 18, 19 rating, it's a 50-50 chance of working or failing. Now, that being said, I did play this aggressively today, and it did work out, and I knew when it set up that it was good for a play. As it turns out, though, it carried through and followed through and broke all the levels and went to the bigger number, despite the market trying to hold itself up today. So the interesting thing is my system is so tough, so stringent, that even things that rate at that 50-50 level can prove themselves to work out right. Of course, you have to wait till they open and start to trade and make sure that they're showing the weakness in this case. But, you know, it did. It did, and you could have followed it through. It was sloppy going, though, until it broke. The first trade was the best, and then after that, it was sloppy until it finally broke. The one good thing, the one beautiful thing, the one amazing thing this did in the morning was showed immediate weakness. So I took it aggressively in the first 5 minutes of the day, and it actually went to one of the numbers right away. One of the target areas it went to immediately. Here. So it actually bounced in here in the first move. Okay. After that, it went to the next area, broke, went to the 36 number, broke. The next number was 35.80, and actually this is still underway here. I'm not in this anymore, but this is still underway and could go to 35.70, 35.50, 35.50. I think this goes to 35.50 in here today. You can still do this if you want to get back into this on a sell setup or any type of retest. It's got to be at the right place, though. You can really tell how jerky this is in the motions in here in the 5-minute chart, that this is a lot of machine activity going on. Real people don't make bars that look like this. Do you see this? That isn't traders that make a bar like that. That's a machine. Look at all. Look at the 935, the 945, 940. Look at all the bars in there that are machine-generated bars. So once again, if you know exactly what to do with the right numbers with this thing, everything's great, everything's fine, everything's fabulous. You shorted. In fact, you could have shorted this aggressively, you know, on the open. I waited till a little bit past the open and was aggressive on it, but this didn't do anything really wrong today, and did follow through and prove the weakness into itself. This has a bigger move in it. This is a short if you want to do it for a swing trade. The target is $34. $34 is the swing trade target on this. It could go right there tomorrow. It won't get there today. It's 12 o'clock here. This isn't going to get there today. I think 35.50 is the target today. Dream target is 35 on this today, but I don't think it'll get there. I think it would need the market for that. And it's really not getting the help for the market right now. I think if it would get to 35, it would get to 34. I think a rally back on this at 35.50, or it could be done. I mean, this could be done right in here. Oops. So where did that go? I must have shut out of it. Let's look at the daily, then I'll have to flip it. So it's just one of these things where the gap itself proved to work out once the stock opened and traded, even though it didn't rate over 20 points. Now, remember, I have a really, really tough system. I have a tougher system than anybody I know, which is why I get things right so often. But, you know, 26 things is a lot of stuff to look at. Even if something gets 18, that's a lot of things that it has. You know what I mean? So, you know, this did work. But it still tells you caution, wait for the confirmation. I did get the confirmation on the open, so it was okay to do the trade. But I do have to say I'm a little surprised that this has gotten to the bigger number in here today, as well as it did. This could be over for the day, though, here. 11:30. If you want to look at this for a short, this has to hold. Just look at the 30-minute. I mean, I'm not going to go back in this today. You know, that is even almost too much of a rally, but I think this is fine to get back into as long as it holds 36.50. It's not going to look right after it goes over this area for a short back into it on the day. So this is Melissa with the StockSwoosh.com. This is Payx. This is the golden gap of the day. This worked great. It worked better than even I expected. And if you want to look at this for short this afternoon, you certainly can. I would not reshort it over 36.50. That is a level that it should not rally back over if it's going to continue. If it continues today, the bigger number would be you still get a buck in it. So if it rises up to 36.50, you can still get another dollar in it down to 35.50. It would have to break the low of the day for that, which was 80. But you could still get it. You must get the numbers right on this guy. Forget the candlesticks, forget all that stuff on this. The numbers have to be accurate for taking the trade, for getting in the trade, for the entry, for the exit, for everything. If the numbers are off, it's not going to work. This is a machine-generated trading stock. The stock moves based on what the numbers are. I think most things do anyways. But that's just a little tip on this guy. So this is Melissa with the StockSwoosh.com. If you're interested in more information, the gap class is this weekend, June 29th and 30th. Getting ready for the July 8th, beginning of third quarter earnings season. Great, great time to trade gaps. If you'd like more information, email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Thanks and have a great day, everybody.